Hi, this is Leva Bates, also known as Blue Pants, and you're watching IHWE TV.
Hey everybody, this is David Fuller standing by for the IHWE National Wrestling Alliance and everywhere else. We're coming to you from Ridglea Theater, historic Ridglea Theater, the home of the Parade of Champions. Hey, on January 30th, we did something really cool at New Year Knockout. Some people are calling it New Year Blackout. There was a triple threat match for the IHWE Queen of the Ring. It involved the current champion Jessica James defending her cup against WWE NXT star Blue Pants, otherwise known as Leva Bates, and Miss DissLexia. Miss DissLexia claims, I never was beaten for the Queen of the Ring. I still had mine, so I was still the Queen of the Ring. So we needed to settle this, and we settled it at the Crowley Rec Center back on January 30th. Now, what else happened that night? A transformer blew up because somebody ran into it, and we lost power in the complete city of Crowley. Did that stop us? Absolutely not. Our fans, which are the best fans in the entire world, they decided to take out their cell phones and light up the city that night, and light up our ring, and it was absolutely awesome to be there. It was cool. So what we're gonna do now is we got some exclusive footage of what went into this match, the emotion being the first ever co-main event of a wrestling show in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. The three women's competitors coming together, wrestlers, not divas, wrestlers coming together and having this awesome match. So take a look back, you're gonna see interviews with all three combatants, you're gonna see highlights of the match, you're gonna see highlights of the aftermath. It was really cool. Check it out right now on this IHWE exclusive, and I will see you on March 31st at the NWA Parade of Champions in Fort Worth, Texas.
Coming to Texas means a lot to me because I really enjoy being in Texas. Every time I've been here, I've had a blast. It's such a great environment. The fans are way into the wrestling and the stories and the characters here. So every time I've been to Texas, it's been a blast. So the fact that I'm in a new company, at least for me, first time being here at IHWE, it's really exciting because I really am eager to meet everyone here and to see if they like me and if they get my little quirky nuances. I'm pretty sure they will because we did a Q&A earlier, and I think they get me. So Texas gets me. I've worked and wrestled Jessica James a few times now. She's great. She's awesome. She's spunky. She's fun. She's fiery. She has a very unique style, fashion, and wrestling-wise, so I always like wrestling with her. And this is the first time I've ever wrestled Miss DissLexia. We put on tons of shows together, but never actually wrestled each other. So I'm really excited to actually get in the ring with her and see what we can create. Because I mean, I think you have three unique personalities in one ring. You never know what you're going to get. It's going to be probably chaos, madness, fun, and anarchy and violence. So I don't really know exactly what we're gonna get, but I'm being drawn by the spirit of the space tiger today for some reason. So it's gonna be very random and fun. Tonight, we, the women, Miss DissLexia, Jessica James, and myself are co-headlining this show. That actually says a lot right now. Not a lot of companies have the brass to make a main event women. So that the fact that it's a co-main event, it kind of says a lot. It shows that this company is a progressive company. It looks to the future. It knows that right now we are in a revolution where women's wrestling is taking over, and this company is one of the forefront runners of that. So kudos to you for joining the revolution.
What does the Queen of the Ring Cup mean to me? It means everything. I beat several people for this cup. I was in a tag match, won that with Jessica James, and had to go on to face her. And then I beat her. I was in that ring the whole time. I beat 3 women for this. And it's still with me, even though they say I'm a former Queen of the Ring. I have never lost it. Women being in the main event at IHWE does mean a lot, and being on the same level as men. because we can do the same things. We've had to come a long way to prove ourselves. Whether I like Jessica or not, or Leva, or any woman that steps in that ring, we put our bodies through the same things that these men do. And for someone to actually recognize us as such, well, Jessica James is the queen of the ring now, which I've never lost, so I feel like I'm officially the queen of the ring. But Jessica James, she's been to Japan, she is not an easy opponent, and I have beat her, and I will beat her again. Now Leva Bates, Blue Pants, we all know where she's been, WWE, NXT. She's good. I've never faced her in the ring, so we'll see what happens. I've watched a lot of her tape, and I'm prepared. 2-on-1.
A co-main event, I think that to be very interesting. I think that something like that must come up when there's a show that really understands their audience and what their audience really wants. So I think it's fantastic that there's a show that knows audience so well that they literally can't decide which event that we're having on this one show would be the main, would be the thing everyone wants to see. So it just says to me that this show has so much going on for it that they have to have 2 main events. And I happen to be in one of them, so maybe it's pretty cool. Leva, or Blue Pants, as many of us know her now, I have never heard anyone say anything bad about her, unless they were like, bad attitude or something. She's super nice, she's super friendly. Anytime I've ever had any interaction with her, she's always been polite, and but more than that, like she's obviously, we have a lot of things in common. We have some comic book interests, and things of that nature. So sometimes when we get together, it's a little bit of a nerd fest, but in wrestling, everybody's a nerd, right, anyway. So she's also very skilled. She's been wrestling for a long time. She's done a lot of traveling, and she's had all kinds of different opponents. So as much fun as I would like to be having with her and goofing off, backstage and whatnot, because I can't help myself, I know that when the bell rings, that she is just as capable and formidable as any other opponent I'm in there with. So sometimes I have to remind myself that I love Leva, or Blue Pants, but when I'm wrestling her, I need to be a little bit more serious because she's not someone to not take seriously. And Miss DissLexia is a tall, angry Amazon, as you all know. And, she likes to throw her weight around. She likes to remind me at every possible chance she gets that I'm mere tininess in comparison, but to that I would say you and everybody else in wrestling, So I know that she's going to be hitting me really hard. She's going to have a bad attitude. She's going to be angry when I win again. That was for you. Well, it is the new year. Already in the new year, I went on in January 2016 of the new year, in 1 month already, I have gone on a 6-day Caribbean cruise that was totally awesome. And while I was there, someone cleaned out my bank account, so that was not awesome. But I feel like, I got those 2 things out of the way pretty early, right? And now I'm having this big show where someone will be trying to take this from me. But like I said, I've gone quite close to it. It's my snacks and whatnot. Don't tell anyone. So I'm really excited about the new year, and I'm hoping that the upward trend continues. And I'm happy to be doing that here,
And now it's Leva and Jessica going back and forth. Miss DissLexia would do well and lay out of this one and wait for somebody to get knocked out.
I was about to say, the real winner here is DissLexia. Oh, until then. Oh.
They both got her. And Leva Bates, a past member of the tag team known as Regeneration X with Alice in Danger, showing us a bit of that here, but...
Oh, what a crescent kick.
Jessica
another one.
Out of the ropes.
That's 2. She's going for a finisher.
Jessica James grabbed her and out of nowhere gets the pinfall victory over Blue Pants.
I'll tell you what, Leva made the one mistake that many wrestlers make, and that is they called the shots.
And nobody better mess with these 3 ladies.
I'll tell you what, the Queen of the Ring Cup was on the line, and the right to be called Queen of the Ring. But in my book, all three of these ladies are true royalty.
And I would have to say, James, that this match most likely just earned Jessica James a shot at Amber O'Neill's NWA Women's World Championship, and that could very well happen at the Parade of Champions on March 31st.
To recap, all the power went out. Now I know what you're thinking, a wrestling show, right? The Wacky World of Wrestling. But it wasn't just the building, it was the whole city, it was the whole town. So like, whatever bicycles someone is riding far away from here to generate the power, like got tired tonight. Because it all went down.
Hold on,
So
I'm gonna light you up.
Oh, thank you.
Hold on, I got my phone.
But the show must go on, right? Is that what we're doing here? So it's not like it's all dark, it's like a slumber party. It's not like there's no light, it's like now we're shining brighter. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be a show we'll all remember forever, in the words of someone else earlier tonight. Dark Continent, I'm out!
I got flowers. We got flowers. We got darkness. I have a selfie light. This is fun. Thank you, Fort Worth, for having me. And we almost had it. Well, I almost won. I don't know about you, but I mean, no, she did good. She did good, guys. She did good. I'm gonna leave now before she goes home.
Don't hurt nobody. You'll be okay. Now I'm gonna leave.
WrestleMania weekend too.
Really? I'll be there too. Yeah.
I've already started. I went to the Access and got it started.
Really?
My mom was Gladys. I think I'm sure.
You're what?
My mom was Gladys.
Gladys?
The big lady in the wheelchair.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Everybody knows her. She's only been going to wrestling since the 70s.
70s, yeah.
I grew up in the sport for it.